Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time visiting, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, the notification button, hit the like button no matter what. Doesn't hurt you a bit, helps me out a whole lot. All right, with the weather getting nice, spring is already kind of sprung, summer's just around the corner. It's a week before Memorial Day here, and we're basically trying to do a whole lot of cleanup. One of the things we need to do, this is the flight pen that we had built for our guineas when they were too big to be in a brooder, but not big enough to actually be out. Now they're fully grown. We're not really as worried about predators now. So today we're going to be taking this down. Now, the construction is very simple. It is literally just a T-post in each corner, an additional one here for a makeshift gate, some 3-foot tall 2x4 welded wire wrapped around, literally just zip tied to it with a net over the top of it, and then a tarp stretched across it to keep them out of the rain. Took some landscape fabric that we wrapped around it just to kind of give them some protection from the wind. So to take this apart, all we really got to do is cut some zip ties. All right, the only place I can really set the camera where you get a good view of it is right here next to the yard. The dogs are in there. If they start playing, I'm gonna apologize in advance for them because they get rowdy. I'm sorry for it. Nice. With the tarp off, you see we put a little bit of brush in here for them to sit on. Also hung a light in here. This light, during the winter we did have a heat lamp on it. They were still kind of young. Now we basically have a light in there just so that we can see, so that we know the predator situation. That's the next thing we need to take out. Then we will go through and pull this landscape fabric off of the edge. Okay, all of the netting as well as the roost and the light have been removed. Last thing we need to do is just pop this gate off and take the 2x4 welded wire down. Back here you can now see my 73 CJ5. Had a bit of an accident in it a couple years ago. We were coming home from the store. Oversized load semi pulled onto the highway in front of us. We lost control. Rolled it about 5 times. I wound up in a hospital for, I think it was a week. I don't know. I'm not sure how long I was unconscious. I just know that they basically said I should have died on the scene, but here I am. Never give up. Once again, everything was pretty much put together with either zip ties or, in this case, a little bit of baling wire around the T-post. Not exactly secure, but held the guineas in. Now we just gotta cut the zip ties to get the 2x4 welded wire off the T-post. All right, so the last thing we need to do is pull our T-post. There's a couple different ways to do it. Some of you may have seen, if you put the T-post in the ground, you use the T-post driver. You can slide the handle down over it, lock it in there, and then pull up T-post to come out. That way works. If you've gone through roots or anything, it's still a bit difficult. All right, the way I prefer to do it Get your T-post, grab a 4x4 block, small piece of pipe. It's actually a pipe clamp. Grab onto the top, hook your pipe over the lugs that actually hold the barbed wire fence or whatever in place, and just smash down on your handle. We'll pull your T-post out the ground, not bend it in any way. You can reuse it. With all the T-posts removed, now we go through with a rake, just rake out all of the leftover wood shavings that we had put in the bottom of it over the winter, make it level, get the grass to grow here again. So as you can see here, we have the roost from the original guinea pen set back up here by this T-post. We're going to go through and set 4 T-posts back in the corners and stretch the tarp over the top of this, because the guineas do still come back here every night to roost. And here's what we've got for now. Like I said, the guineas will come back here to roost every night, so their original roost is there, the light's still there. It's just the same tarp stretched over 4 T-posts.